First for you at 8 a.m., Tempe police are investigating an overnight shooting at a pool party. It sent several people to the hospital. Authorities say they detained multiple people who were involved. We also know some victims are in the hospital this morning. You're watching 12 News Today in AZ, live for you on 12 Plus. I'm Emma Jade. So this was actually reported near South McClintock Drive and Broadway Road. It's where we find our David Chasnoff. He's been there all morning long. So David, what do we know so far? How's the investigation moving forward?
Emma, good morning. Well, the newest update we have is detectives have left the area. We know they were here for roughly 7 hours since the incident took place last night. Now, a woman who lives in this area tells us this is not what she expected to see coming home from work.
Coming home from work and seeing a bunch of police cars and reporters and caution tape, that's scary, especially where you live, and that's like supposed to be your safe space and whatnot. So yeah, like just trying to still digest everything that supposedly happened here last night.
Yeah, that was Swara who you just heard from there. Officers responded to this incident around 11:45 last night. According to Tempe police, suspects and victims actually left the area shortly after gunshots were fired at a pool party. While multiple people were detained, we've confirmed, officers say they are still working to find out if they have found everyone who was involved in this incident. Now, as for the victims, police tell us at least one person is being treated for a non-life-threatening injury. Several others went to the hospital on their own too, and we're still working to find out how they're doing at this time. Tori says this area is usually quiet and lots of children live nearby.
It's kind of scary hearing like all of this happening, that like a pool party gone wrong, when you know that there's children, like big families that live here and whatnot. So that it is definitely scary to hear.
Yeah, it's definitely not something you want to hear, especially coming home from work. Now, we're asking police how old the people involved in this incident are, especially after 7 teens were shot this past weekend over in the West Valley. So once we find out new details, we'll be sure to update you here on 12 News and 12news.com. We're in Tempe. David Chasnoff, 12 News Today in AZ.
All right, David. All right, seeing that the investigators have left, maybe they can, and everyone that lives there can get back to a normal Monday. Thank you so much for the latest.